This next guy is a very friendly gentleman. Everybody please welcome to the stage, Sean Sullivan.
Hello, everybody. How cool is that? Daryl Hammond? Awesome. Hello, party people. I come in peace. All right, let me jump this shit off before I run out of time. Anyway, did you guys see that story about, I don't know, about a week ago about SEAL Team 6 rescuing those aid workers in Somalia? These are like the same guys, right? These are the same guys that killed Bin Laden. These are some long swinging Jedi warriors. For real. I was in the Navy. I got out about 5 years ago, but while I was in, I had an opportunity to join a boarding team. And everyone else was joining the boarding team because it was kind of an easy route to get into a SEAL team or get into the training. I obviously not going to fool myself and think I'm going to be a Navy SEAL. I actually just did it because I was hoping I could find one molecule of masculinity in my entire body. Just one, like just one man drop of blood going through my pink little veins. Right. So I volunteered for this team. It was called VBSS. It stood for Visit, Board, Search, and Seizure. And me and my friends, or my shipmates actually, we all boarded a plane. We went to Pearl Harbor. And that's where the training was going to take place. And the first day of class, we're sitting down, and our instructors walked in. And they were Navy SEALs. And not only were they Navy SEALs, but they were ass-kicking MMA champions. And they were identical twins. I'm just gonna let that soak in. Ladies, you feel me. Some of you fellas, you feel me. So on the first day, they walk in and hot twin number one is briefing us on what our mission is as boarding team members. It's vital to the safety of America. So I'm taking it seriously, and the first thing he says is, you may be required to board a ship, an enemy ship, and identify a terrorist, and take him down. And I was like, oh fuck, I'm so not that guy. And then he's like, and you may be required to search for narcotics that are hidden away on the ship. And I am so that guy. I can find drugs buried a mile underneath the volcano. Your ship has no hiding place I cannot find. And then the last thing he says is that you will also be required to look for components that may be used to build weapons of mass destruction. And we are mostly interested in nuclear centrifuges. And I raised my hand, I was like, sir, what's a nuclear centrifuge? And he goes, don't worry about it. I was like, okay, attitude. How's a bitch supposed to find a centrifuge if the bitch doesn't know what one is? Really? You hot, hunky asshole. And hot twin number two has been a total distraction through the whole thing, because he's just standing off to the side, and he's wearing a really hard look and a really tight t-shirt. And I don't know whether to fear for my life or just be totally fucking turned on. Whatever. So we began our training, and then for the first week, it was hand-to-hand combat skills. And honestly, I only have one experience hand-to-hand combating, and that involved me slapping a bitch in a bar in Miami. So I don't wrestle. You know, in high school I wasn't wrestling, I was voguing. So basically they just kind of beat me up for that week. And it was okay, I toughened up a little bit, but no, I still am no ass kicker. The second week was weapons handling. And they gave us this modified M16 machine gun where they had sawed off the barrel, so it was like this long, and then the stock would like collapse, so it was about this big. And the first thing I thought when it was in my hands was like, oh my god, this would fit in a handbag. But I had to like slap myself. I'm like, you're not here to think about handbags, you're here to be a man. So I ended up making it through my final evaluation, but I had to channel one person who could get me through it. And before I started my evolution, I just kind of went to my inner place and I brought down an appropriate deity to get me through my final evolution so that I could go on, earn man points, and save America. Laura Croft. Laura Croft. I summon thee. And my third eye burst open. And she goes, "Your safety's on. Don't fuck this up. I love you. Ting." And that's how I saved America.